guys, it's Claire. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a painting. I'm decided to do like a fall painting, so I'm going to be doing a painting with some pumpkins. So the canvas I'm using is pretty big because I think it would look really good on like a really big canvas. I will show you the reference photo up in the top corner. But anyways, that's what I'm going to be painting. Most of this video is just going to be like time-lapse because it would just be really hard for me to like talk to you guys while I'm painting. So after this intro, the rest is going to be voiceover of me painting this. So anyways, enjoy! Hey guys, it's voiceover Claire here, and the first thing that I'm doing for this painting is I'm going ahead and sketching out the pumpkin and the flowers. This sketch doesn't really need to look that good because I'm going to paint over it anyways. So here's the little rough sketch of the pumpkin, and then the two big circles are kind of where I wanted to put the flowers. So after doing that, it's on to painting. So I went ahead and put the painting onto my easel and got started. For the background color, I'm using a teal kind of color, and I went ahead and just covered the whole canvas in that teal color. Since I'm going to be painting the pumpkin orange anyways, I kind of just messily went on top of the pumpkin a little bit, but it doesn't really matter since I'm going to be covering it with more paint later on. One thing you don't want to forget is always paint the edges of your canvas. It's just going to make it look a lot better, and it's kind of annoying to paint the edges of your canvas, so I always do it right after I did the whole background just to get it over with and make sure that I have really nice colored in edges on my canvas. By the way, if you see any people walking in the background of the video, that is just my family because I do paint with my siblings. So yeah, so here I am and I'm finishing up doing the edges, and after that I'm going to work on painting in the pumpkin. So I have my bright orange for the pumpkin, and what I'm doing is I'm painting in the pumpkin and making sure I have those nice curves and little humps on the pumpkin. And after doing that, I went and grabbed my blow dryer out and I blow dried the pumpkin real quick so I could go ahead and do the second coat. So after doing that second coat, I went ahead and did some shading. I grabbed a like light brown color to do the shading on the pumpkin, and after doing that, I went and grabbed some white and did some highlights. I made sure to add a lot more dark brown near the bottom of the pumpkin because that is where most of the shading is going to be. Okay, so I've done this much of the painting so far. I've done the background and I've painted the pumpkin, which is done, but the thing I need to do next is paint all of the flowers at the top, which is like the big part of the painting, but I'm actually not going to do that till like next week. So the next footage you'll see will be fast forwarded to next week, so I'll see you guys then. Hey everybody, I just wanted to say something real quick. So recently I just hit 10,000 subscribers, which is crazy because I feel like 3 seconds ago I just hit 9,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much, and thank you for all of your comments that you write. I have so many comments. One thing that I would just love for you guys to do is, for a while, people haven't actually been watching my regular videos as much, even though there's 10,000 of you guys. Only like 200 of you guys are actually seeing my regular videos. So if you ever see that I post a regular video, it would mean so much if you just go ahead and check it out. Thank you guys so much for all of your support and for everything. Okay, let's get back to the video. Okay, I am back. This is actually fast forward 2 weeks later, not 1 week later. So here is my big pumpkin. I think it looks really good. I'm really happy with the way the pumpkin looked this far. So after doing the pumpkin, I went ahead and painted in the flowers. Now flowers are a little bit tricky for me to do. I'm not the biggest fan of painting them, but every time I paint them, I always love the way they turn out in the end. After painting the big 2 flowers, I went ahead, added a third flower, and added a bunch more stuff like some wheat and some tiny little sunflowers and a bunch of vines and leaves everywhere. And I'm basically just doing this to fill in the space, so I just continued adding little leaves everywhere until I was happy with it. I also added a bunch of vines, which I thought were really cute, and for the ending I wanted to add a little bit of shading so it actually looks like the pumpkin is sitting somewhere, and then I added some leaves that are falling off of the pumpkin. And then I went ahead and signed my name and I was done. Okay guys, here's the finished painting of the fall pumpkin with all the flowers on it. I'm like actually really happy with this painting. I really like how the pumpkin turned out, and I'm not the biggest fan of painting flowers. Every time I paint them, it's kind of like annoying to paint all the flowers, but yeah, I like how all the flowers turned out on this painting, and in general, I just think it looks really cute. So I'm really excited to hang this up in my house, and it will just be really cute with all of our fall decorations and stuff. So yeah, I really had a fun time doing this, and I kind of liked it because like when doing it, you kind of just like do whatever you want because you decide what flowers you want to put on it. And I kind of stopped looking at the picture later on and just like added random stuff wherever I wanted it. It's actually like really big. So yeah, I have all these big flowers, and then I added these tiny little like yellow sunflowers, I think that's what they are, and there's a bunch of like vines and stuff. And yeah, I think this painting is super cute. I really like this. Please make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can see whenever my new videos release. If you have any suggestions for what you might want me to paint next or draw or anything really, just put that in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!